I'm Xinhua correspondent Pengqi. Wuhan City, capital of the central China's Hubei province, launched a citywide COVID-19 nucleic acid testing campaign on Tuesday. Here I am at one of the testing sites. This temporary testing site is in the Qinheju community, Qingshan district of Wuhan. The site here is made up of 8 tents, which is set up to help the people in the queue avoid the burning sun. We can see that there are about 10 community workers and volunteers. They work here to help maintain the order and give the residents some help. The residents waiting in the line are controlled to a certain number. 10 people make up a group to get into the testing room. According to the weather report, the temperature now is about 35 degrees Celsius. In such hot weather, let's check out what the community workers are doing to prevent the heat. The testing site is set outside, but there's no air conditioner outside. How to keep people cool? Wuhan will remain over 35 degrees Celsius in the following 3 days. The smart community workers think of a good way to keep people cool. Look at this. 3 giant pieces of ice. They're so cold. Ice and fan. They're a very good combination. Even though it's not that cool than an air conditioner, but still it can make people feel much better. In this special time, we may have to face a lot of difficulties. The hot weather is just a part of it. However, Wuhan people do not fear all these terrible difficulties. They will think of ways to cope with the hardship. So do the resurgence of the virus. Wuhan will eventually get through it as everyone unites as one and make their own efforts heartily to their own city. Wuhan, once hard hit by COVID-19, identified new local clusters of cases on Monday, when 7 migrant workers at the Wuhan Economic and Technological Development Zone tested positive for the coronavirus. On Monday, 3 new locally transmitted confirmed COVID-19 cases and 5 asymptomatic cases were registered in Wuhan, the Provincial Health Commission said on Tuesday. In this community, there are 2 testing spots carrying out the test at the same time, and the spots will be open till 11 p.m. To reduce the waiting time, residents are informed to receive the tests in different time. If people need to work in the daytime, they can choose to get tested at night when they get off work. As we can see, now some volunteers are sending bottled water to the workers and residents waiting in line here. The weather is so hot today, it's over 35 degrees Celsius outside. The sunshine is burning, everyone is sweating. So the water is just what they need. Thanks to their donation, they're quite warm-hearted. And also, we can see giant pieces of ice are sent here to cool down the people. At the same time, several fans are blowing. The community is trying to do what they can to create a comfortable testing environment. In this hard time, everyone joined together and is so cooperative to the testing campaign. Look at these medical workers. They're equipped with protective suits. We can tell by looking at the light clothes other people are wearing. It's not comfortable at all to wear this equipment in such a hot day. They must have been soaked with sweat. Their dedication is admirable. It's not easy. People come to the medical workers taking off their masks for a short time. The medical workers take the sample from the throat with a swab. We can see that the process is done quickly. In this way, the risk of infection is reduced as low as possible. So the residents are queuing up for the test. Some of them have finished the test. So let's see how they view the test. 您好，请问您是什么时候接到了这个核酸检测的通知？
昨天上午我在社区群里面看到通知以后，今天下了班以后我就过来检测了，检测已经完成了，感到非常的放心。然后非常感谢医务人员这么热天的付出，还有社区工作人员的付出，大家都挺配合的，感恩大武汉。武汉的速度挺快的，谢谢。
So she got the information in a WeChat group yesterday, and then she come here immediately and get tested. Thanks to the hard work of the medical workers and the community volunteers, they work really hard in this summer heat. The medical workers and the community staff are working so hard in spite of the summer heat. Let's see how's their work going. 您好，请问一下，咱们社区的防疫的计划是什么？
是这样的，根据武汉市新冠肺炎疫情防控的工作要求，在清河区社区党委的领导下，8月4号至8月6号，我们将开展为期3天的这个辖区居民8300余人的核酸检测工作。
So this community will get 8,000 people tested within 3 days. 请问您主要的工作是什么？
我们积极配合社区工作人员，一起挨家挨户上门，通知居民分批错时下楼进行这个核酸检测工作。
So her major job is to knock the door of every families and get everybody informed to get the test. 请问您对武汉此次防疫是否有信心？
我们坚信，我们齐心协力，众志成城，攻坚克难，坚决堵住外来疫情的输入，坚决切断省内疫情的传播，确保人民群众的生命安全。
She is experienced in the prevention of the virus, so she believes that Wuhan is able to curb the resurgence of the virus. So let's find another staff. 您好，你好，请问您此次防疫的主要工作是什么？
你好，我们是那个嘉兴物业的。我们主要嘉兴物业的话是接到那个通知后，我们这边第一个是我们的这个场地搭建，这个我们围挡的那个还有棚子啊，我们的1米线一个场地建设。第二个的话就是我们一个现场的秩序的维护，包括人员排队的一个秩序。第三个就是我们这边的一个环境和消杀的工作。第4个就是突发应急状况，
His job is to set up the testing spot, and he also needs to do some disinfection job, and also he needs to organize the residents to get tested. 请问一下，您对于武汉此次抗疫是否有信心？
我们是非常有信心的，因为我们这个防疫工作的话，我们也是有一年半的工作经验了。然后我们在这个此次做核酸检测的一个活动的话，我们这边工作人员都是老员工，然后我们也是比较积极响应此次那个核酸检测的活动。
He is also very experienced, so he is very confident to contain the virus. 谢谢您。
不客气。
Most of these community workers used to take part in the epidemic prevention and control when Wuhan was hard hit by the virus last year. On hearing this emergency this time, they respond quickly and go back to the frontier of the testing site once again. The residents finish their test group after group, but look at these workers. They stick to their position all day long. With the joint effort of the workers and the residents, as everyone is tested swiftly, we can firmly believe that the spread of the virus will be cut off in the shortest time. One of the first discovered cases had been in close contact with a tour group from Jiangsu province, which is among the places where the latest outbreak has been traced to. The other 6 cases were in close with this individual. All those who have tested positive have been sent to the hospital for quarantine and treatment, while over 500 people have been quarantined. Apart from the all-inclusive nucleic acid testing campaign, the province has urged the residents not to leave the Hubei province unnecessary. When the residents come here, they need to scan the QR code first to register their information. Elderly people will get assisted by the community workers, and then they will be divided into groups according to the number card in their hand. They will get tested according to the order of the number. We can hear that the loudspeaker is always reminding people to keep 1 meter distance and wearing their masks carefully. The test today is estimated to last till 11 p.m. Some working people will get tested at night when they get off work. Though it's hot, the residents are still calm and wait patiently. They're willing to make their efforts to the city of Wuhan. And also, they want to be responsible to their own health. Some elderly people may have difficulties to operate the smartphones, but they don't need to worry. The workers are always standing there to give them the help they need anytime. And also, young children are also being taken good care of. COVID-19 infections have been reported in more than 14 provinces of China over the past month. Wuhan, once the epicenter of the COVID-19 outbreak in China, gone more than a year without a new case of the virus. Following a citywide testing drive that began in May 2020, the city is now once again tightening prevention and control measures